Hello everybody, and welcome back to Gran Turismo 4. Last time was a double pack of rally events as we took on Swiss Alps and Tahiti Maze. In this episode, it'll be a triple pack as we take on the last three easy rally events, starting off with Tsukaba Circuit. Now you may be wondering, why specifically is it Tsukaba? Well, I'll tell you why. Because this isn't just regular Tsukaba, it's Tsukaba with rain. I'm not joking. That's the only difference about this and regular Tsukaba. It's just rain track. It's just a rain track is what I should be saying. So, yeah, that's all there is to this track. It's just rainy. So there's just Tsukaba, but it's overcast this time. So, unfortunately, that's all we got for this one. But since it's Tsukaba, I can go ahead and just do this off the bat. I won't be punished for. Actually, maybe I will. But I barely did anything. Or maybe I won't. Ooh, sorry. Anyways, as you probably would expect for like a rain-soaked track, it's a lot more harder to control your cars on normal tires. So I gotta be a lot more careful when driving on this track now, just because it's all rainy. Anyways, I think this will be the last time I do rally events like this because, well, after easy, normal events just become a lot longer. I think it's like I said, 3 laps, then 5 laps. The more difficult cars to go up against. I thought for a second he went off the track. And I don't know if I'm actually faster than him or not. I guess I'll just have to wait and see for the little timer thing. Anyways, we did a pretty good time for this track, I think. We did about like 1 minute. And about 1 minute. Oh, no, this is bad. Actually, maybe not. Didn't really go off the track that much. Who else 6 seconds ahead of him? Anyways, I don't really think that this track is. I don't really think it's all that difficult. Because again, it is just Tsukaba, but it's just a tiny bit more difficult to control your car. But I will say though, fuck this track, and I only say that because of one event from Gran Turismo 7. I don't know if any of you have gone there yet, less with the events, but the second like conserve your fuel event, where you have to go through Tsukaba and like you have to go through Tsukaba and like a car like I think it was a 2000 GT Toyota 2000 GT. That event could fucking suck something, bro. That event sucked so much. It was such a difficult event. You have no idea. You were supposed to. Was it? I don't remember which one it was. I don't remember if it was Tsukaba or some other track. Let me look this up real quick. Or we're waiting for the prize card to load in. Will I get? And for a prize card for this one, we get ourselves an actually pretty good car, a Mazda RX-8 concept, or in other words, a Mazda RX-8. So, pretty good car. I think the RX-8 is probably one of the more, I wouldn't say underrated, but one of the more good models of Mazdas, especially in recent times. Ugh. Anyways, I'm trying to find out which event this was. But not for long, because we're getting into our next rally event, which is going to end up being Yosemite Rally 1. And you'll notice one itsy bitsy little thing about this event. You notice where we're going? In case you didn't, I'll let you know right now. It's just El Capitan. So it's just El Capitan, but That's that's it actually. It's just El Capitan. Also, I just found out it wasn't Sukaba. So sorry, Sukaba. I guess I owe Sukaba an apology. Um, I guess next time on the track I'll actually drive fair instead of trying to slam people off the road. Sorry, Sukava. Didn't mean it. Um, hope you have a good time. Um, I don't know. Hope you have a good time driving on you next time. Hope you don't get put with the worst possible like opponents to go against. Sorry, Sukaba. Or you know what? No. I remember there was an event with the 2000 GT on Tsukava. I remember there was an event like that. I was thinking of two completely different events. I was thinking of the second gas mission where you're in like an old Nissan Skyline, and I was thinking of that one. I'm trying to remember. I'm gonna look this up. This is like, I'm just getting it all just to find out which event this was. I knew I wasn't crazy. I knew I wasn't crazy. It is a 2000 GT fuel consumption event. It's on Tsukaba and it's so ungodly difficult. I was not crazy. I remember. I was thinking of two completely different events. I was thinking of the Skyline fuel consumption event, not the 2000 GT event. So the 2000 GT event is a fuel consumption event. That event can go suck a dick. Never mind. Never mind, Tsukaba. Fuck you. I should probably stop swearing because I'm gonna get age restricted or something. Um. Anyways, yeah, that event can go die in a hole because I did not like doing that event. But now we're on a track that I have neutral feelings towards, mainly because it did not even leave this game, and we're actually losing to the opponent. So we gotta get ourselves back on track. See what I did there? We're not even on El Capitan. So yeah, I guess I still am wrong for hating Sukaba for something that's not even in the game. But in the future, Sukaba is a horrendous person. It beats you down where you're already down. Because the fuel consumption challenge from Tsukaba in Gran Turismo 7 is actually one of the most dumb challenges I've ever tried to do. But then again, I guess all the fuel consumption ones, besides the one where you're in the pickup truck on like, was it a Grand Valley or Deep Forest Raceway? Actually, I think it was Deep Forest. The one where you're in a pickup truck in Deep Forest Raceway, that one was actually good because it wasn't like ungodly impossible. You know what I'm saying? Well, for anyone that actually has played Gran Turismo 7. Gran Turismo 7. Sorry about the voice cracks. So we got ourselves. I did wonder what the last two cars for the easy events will be because I'm pretty sure from the first normal event onwards, it's gonna be mainly just rally cars from these events. So the last two cars are gonna be interesting because I just wanted to see what comes from these. Also, I should mention we are getting close to 25% completion of the game, so we're getting close to a quarter percent of the game done. Um, I don't know when I'll consider this series done actually. I don't know if I want to stop it after completing extreme events and then like maybe, maybe I don't know because I want to showcase like a lot from this game, but a lot of the game is just like more races and stuff. It's like really long races that are like, sorry, ooh, sorry. I don't know. A lot of races are just like kind of unnecessarily long, so I don't know when I'll consider the series done. Really, we're already up to like the 30s for this series. Like we're already like, I'd say we made good progress for 30 episodes in, but like we're a fifth of the way there, 30 episodes in. I don't know when I'll consider this series wrapped up. especially because a lot of the like late game events are so long. Some of them are really, really difficult, like driving missions. Just the final five driving missions in general. The driving missions in general, they'd say. I don't know when we'll get. I don't know when I'll consider this series done or like wrapped up. There's a lot I want to show, but then again, there's not a lot. Like it's just like a racing game, right? It's a racing game. You know, if you're into cars, you'll like it. If you're not, then you'll probably just skip this Let's Play entirely. I hope you don't. I hope you watch it all the way. I'm gonna make you watch it all the way. By being as interesting as I could possibly be while making these videos. Anyways, I guess what I'm trying to get at here is that there's not really like a definitive end of the game. Sure, there's a point where like if you complete one event, I'm pretty sure GT World Championship, the final professional event, it starts showing credits after you complete an event or championship. I don't know if I'll consider that the end of the game, because even at that point, there's so much to show. There's never really a definitive end to Gran Turismo 4, right? Like, you could always keep going in this game, right? You can always go back, do same event, get money, just keep going, right? Like, it's weird to think about because, like, there never really is like I keep rambling, I keep repeating myself. There's not a definitive end to this game. I don't know when I consider the ending point for it. I don't know if I'll go like all the way with the game and like showcase every event and me completing it, or if I'll just showcase what I want to showcase, or when I'll just call it quits at some point. Oh, okay, I forgot the layout track for a little bit. I thought we were driving on just like a reverse El Capitan. I guess this track does throw you off for a little bit, just because I guess this track does throw you off a little bit. I guess the track does throw you off a little bit. Jesus Christ, I need to stop voice tracking in the middle of these episodes. Anyways, I I'll just have to make that call whenever I guess it's time for the series to end, I guess. There still is so much to showcase, so much to do. It's just a matter of if I want to actually showcase the really long events that are just like be showcased in like a little bit. Like the 24 hours event, I don't think I'll be end up doing those just because like that requires me to actually keep the PS2 on for 24 hours per event. And then on top of that, even if I do the thing where like I go in B spec mode, if I go in B spec mode and then like just speed it up by 3, even then that'll be like 8 hours minimum for each of these events. I also have to count on my B spec driver actually doing good and not like messing up at all. I don't know when I'll call it because the long events are, well, they're always going to be long, but it's going to be like annoying. And then I have to also consider like, other things I'm recording, because I always am recording like a couple of series at the same time, like a couple of let's plays at the same time. But the ones that I'm recording now are not the top priority. I need to get episodes of these recorded first, just so I can have stuff to put out instead of like delaying, related to like delaying, like when I need to put an episode out. It is, I guess, when I will call it like finished. Is something I need to make up in my mind. I need to decide when I'll call it finished. Because in a game that has no definitive end, it is just like you need to make the call for when you're going to be done with it, when you consider it like the end of the game. It's a call I'll have to make at some point, but not right now, because If I were to make that call now, we would not be anywhere near close to actually getting to that point. There's still so much to show in this game that I haven't showcased yet. But for now, what I can get to showcase is the prize card for completing Yosemite Rally 1, which is one of the only SUVs in this game. I'm pretty sure, actually, no. No, this is one of the only ones. The Land Rover Range Stormer Concept 4, which should become, I believe, the Land Rover Discovery, I want to say. You can definitely see this is a car that Land Rover actually did make, you know. This is something they did make, and this is one of the only SUVs in the game, and also probably one of the most elusive because it's the only Land Rover car in the game. There is no like, there's none from like the 1970s model that they did that one time. Anyways, welcome to the sequel to Yosemite Rally 2, the second variation of El Capitan rallying, and the last event we're going to showcase here. So let's get into this with our first opponent being a Renault 5 Turbo 1980. 2-point race. I like the look of that. And I like the look of this track layout. It looks a lot shorter than the one we just drove on. So let's see. Let's see if it does live up to the shorter like expectations I have. Already off to a rocking start as I managed to get myself a 5-second penalty. Okay. I know for a fact I just slammed into him and the game did not give me a penalty for that. But it did give me a penalty for tapping the wall. So you know what? I won't question this game's AI anymore because I don't understand it at all. Let's see. I think, yeah, this track is like definitely like a lot shorter than the first Yosemite rally. So after this, I guess after this point, rally events will just go back to normal. I get like usually the last few rally events are for easy at least are a lot more shorter than the other ones, so you know we don't have to like worry about like them being taking up too long, right? We can do multiple per episode. But after this, it'll go back to the way it originally was, where it's one event, like one rally event per episode, just because these episodes are like, well, the rally events are like. I need to formulate my thoughts before I start trying to talk. These rally events are not really like the most interesting ones, is what I'm trying to say. I like rallying events in these games, but it's just two races. It's not a championship on any of the tracks that are like memorable, you know. It's like I think a majority of the rally like tracks look the same, even though I do like the dirt racing, the snow racing, and stuff like that. I think a lot of them just kind of like merge together, like they kind of look similar, and they're not really the most interesting ones to look at. So who knows? Maybe I may do them off screen and just showcase prize cards. Because the thing is, after we complete these events, there's not much to showcase in the way of the other rally events. I mean, sure, I could showcase the longer races and like showcase those, but I'm not kidding. They're literally the exact same events, but just longer. They have more, what's it called? They have more difficult cars to go against. Like, there's not really a lot wrong with it. Like, there's not really a lot wrong with you. I would say there's not a lot wrong with skipping or actually doing these events. That I may just get them out the way. So, next up, we're on Cathedral Rocks 2 with getting ourselves. What did I just say? With getting ourselves. Okay. We're going into Cathedral Rocks Trail 2 Reverse. So here we go, the final GT Gran Turismo 4 Rally Easy event! And we don't start off with a penalty. That's great. Alright, I managed to get myself a penalty. I will say, I did like this second variant of the Yosemite Rally track just because it's a lot more shorter. It's a lot more, how would you put it? Convenient. Not convenient. A lot more, entertaining, I guess is the word I would say. It's a lot more like curvy and it's a lot more interesting of a track to drive on than Yosemite Rally Trail 1. And this one is also a lot more shorter, so it's not like it's taking up too much time to drive. Oh, I don't know how that counted for a penalty. Anyway, this is not taking up nearly as much time as I thought it would, you know? I thought this one would be a lot longer, also just because I didn't really reach this far, you know? In the last episode, I talked about how I originally started playing Gran Turismo 4, and that first playthrough of the game I did, I didn't really reach that far before I gave up on it. I made it to like, I want to say the last thing I did was the Clubman Cup, and then I just stopped altogether. So needless to say, I did not reach this far in my other Let's Play, but I did get somewhat through the game. Either way, I plan on making it far into this game. I don't think 100% completion will not be something I'm on doing for the table. Because one thing about 100% completion is it requires me to do not only the like difficult events, but all, well, I guess not. Well, I guess not true 100%, because true 100% required me to get every single car in this game, and tracking nearly like how much like out of 700 cars, which ones you've collected or not is kind of, I want to say impossible, but just tedious because you. Alright, so I was charging my headphones, and somehow the cord managed to knock down my other PS2 controller I had plugged in. So while this sound is going off, I'm going to be tying it back up, putting it back on the PS2. Anyways, keeping track of nearly 700 cars, when how many you collected out of them is kind of tedious. So I won't be doing true 100%, but whatever the game considers 100%, I'll be probably doing that. But our prize for completing Yosemite Rally 2 is the Hyundai HCD6. I believe this is the only Hyundai, or, I'll say it the US way. The only Hyundai in the game. I do believe this is the only one in the game. I don't. I know there's a South Korean dealer in this game. It's all the way to the right near the Japan dealer. But I don't think Hyundai is an actual like dealer there. Or no, they are. Okay, so the one we just got, and then oh no, there is a couple more. There's a couple more Hyundais. There's more than I thought, because the US and European versions did not get like any Hyundais. I don't think even the Japanese version got any Hyundais. I think specifically the South, like the Korean version of this game, got a lot more Hyundais than what we've seen at all. I can put pictures of them up right here, but just for the record, we only got like 4 here. I don't remember how many. I think it's the same for every region, but there's just like not a lot of what's it called Hyundais at all in Gran Turismo. So this is our last rally event car for the easy mode. So with that said, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And next time on Gran Turismo, we'll be taking on, who knows? We'll see where we decide to go next time. So I'll see you guys then.